Hey YouTube, it's Firewizard23. It's time to review The Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, Part 3. Okay, so not much to actually say on this episode. I enjoyed it. It's a good finish to a three-parter. It occurs to me the intro is a bit clunky music-wise and lyric-wise. The Autobots fight to stop the evil Decepticons. It doesn't flow properly. Maybe they improve it, and I'm sorry if I'm stepping on people's childhoods, but that's how I felt about it. It occurred to me also that they said in this episode, that bot causing the rumble, that is Rumble. I couldn't remember. And I finally found the scene and the episode. It must have been this episode that I remembered as a kid very vaguely, because of Optimus trying to transform again after the explosion happened. And actually the ending I remember as well, like now off to Cybertron with Sparkplug. With Spike. I remember that narrative of the journal at the end of the episode. And of course, when the explosion, Sparkplug and Bumblebee are fine. They're not going to just kill people off in a kid show. And the Decepticons are fine too. Another grappling hook scene. They can't. Autobots really. These Transformers really can't swim. That's just a thing, I guess. I like that there's a camaraderie and they talk. I like that they're really kind of adding like an army buddy mentality to these characters, and I think that's really nice with the good guys, that you can kind of relate to them in that way. I like that. And that they relate to each other. I think it works really well. And I like that, oh, we're going to set up this giant illusion and we're going to trick them all. And finally we get an end to Starscream's arc, where he finally just attacks Megatron in his own anger, like, no, I deserve to be in charge. You know, Soundwave says, Megatron. And Megatron just blocks it. It's empty! Like, yeah, you knew you were going to do that. It just blasts him. Good for you, Megatron. Starscream's a jerk. Let's see. I like that Megatron already was one step ahead of them. I like that he's that cunning that he already knew, like, yeah, this is a trick. That doesn't make any sense that Ravage escaped and you just happened to overhear all this stuff. It was very clever. I think it was really nicely done, because Ravage mentions a lot of information when he relates it to the Decepticons that he didn't overhear the Autobots say. So it's like, oh, okay, so he's actually giving a real location. It's a bit of a misdirection for the audience. I like that Spike and Sparkplug help during that conflict they have. I like that Spike throws a rock and knocks the gun out of Starscream's hand. It's like, who did that? And then they run over the gun. I like that. I like the escape. I like Optimus trying to stop them, but he doesn't succeed. And then they realize Mirage is missing. Like, what? And Mirage had stowed away on the ship they're trying to escape on, and he blows it up. Like Spike's like, can I go to Cybertron? And then he says, well, if your father says it's okay. And then the father's like, oh, well, I want to go too then. I also like the end, which is so good. I hate when they do this with the endings. Like, all the governments of the world agreed to give the Transformers the Autobots the energy they need to get back to Cybertron. What? What? Where did that come from? And of course, the Decepticons are still around, which leads us into the series proper. I liked it. I'm enjoying this. I'm like, as a kid, I would have been into this. I would have been into this as a kid. So next time, we're going to review the Transport to Oblivion. This is Firewizard23. Take care and bye-bye for now, everybody.